I'm Teshia Allen, Manager of Housing Supports and Special Projects here at the YWCA Toronto. My role with the TIDE project is to coordinate various aspects of the project, including knowledge translation and assisting our research partners, Center of Excellence for Women's Health, with data collection and implementation of trauma-informed practice across the association. In this section of the website, you'll get a glimpse into what we learned as we discuss trauma-informed approaches in an online community of practice, in meetings with staff at each program sites, and in 18 training sessions we did involving staff at all levels of the organization. In each of these instances, we took an appreciative approach. We discussed what was already implemented using trauma-informed practice, what supports were needed, and resources going forward. All of the training materials and videos created for TIDE that are posted in this section of the website place emphasis on practical implementation of trauma-informed principles and practices. In trauma-informed programming, creating safety is the first priority, built through trusting relationships and welcoming physical environments. One of the practice sheets we've posted highlights how we as an organization can bring trauma-informed principles into our programming. It was interesting to see how, for some people in the organization, trauma-informed practice was well known, and for others, it was the first time they had the opportunity to think through the ways in which their site or their role could become trauma-informed. We all benefited from these discussions and continue to refer back to them. A key part of trauma-informed practice is understanding the effects of trauma, both in the moment responses that we may see and the longer-term effects. This practice sheet, posted in this section of the website, was really helpful to staff to recognize in the moment trauma responses and to share ways of grounding, centering, and calming oneself. Trauma-informed practice intersects with other approaches we use here at the YWCA. We discussed how the trauma-informed principles creating safety, working collaboratively, seeking strengths and resilience, focusing on wellness and skills, and advancing equity can also be seen in anti-oppressive practice, person-centered practice, and indigenous healing approaches. One of the areas consistently highlighted throughout our training session is how we take care of ourselves as we work with women who have trauma histories, and as we bring our own experiences into our work. I was able to facilitate participant focus groups where they learned about trauma-informed practice and taking leadership in program planning. We have just finished a workbook that describes this process and supports why participants in learning and leading going forward. The leaders at the YWCA are very involved in the trauma-informed cultural shift. One of the things we shared with leaders is this visual from a US organization demonstrating the cultural shift from being fragmented to being trauma-informed and healing in our organizational approach. We created a resource list of how others have brought trauma-informed approaches into their work, and tools for ourselves to see how we continue to build on our work and the work of others. We still have a way to go as an organization to becoming trauma-informed, but we've learned a great deal, and we hope our process can inform your journey as well.